Esports, competitive video gaming presented as sport, is experiencing exponential growth. World of Tanks is just one of many video game titles currently gaining in popularity within the competitive world.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Palmer Event Center here in Austin, Texas, where the IGN Pro League is bringing to you a 2-day World of Tanks exhibition tournament here at South by Southwest Gaming.
Right now, the esports community is very hardcore, it's super dedicated, and it's fairly large. But at the same time, it's almost unknown to people outside this particular niche, even though it is a large niche.
So we're going to start game number 1 here. As we said before, we're going to be doing a series of best of 3s with the 2 top teams.
You're starting to see publishers understand that esports is important, so they're trying very hard to create all the elements that will make it a more mainstream title. So it's like, easy to learn, difficult to master.
Oh, Taram is taking a huge amount of damage. He goes down. The T-69 is exploded. It was a great maneuver as Negatron was a little bit exposed.
World of Tanks, it's a strategic shooter with chess elements, if you will. We have about 60 million registered users right now. Very historical based. Everything is reproduced from historical documents. We have about 300 tanks in the game right now. Our average player is actually about 35. So we have a lot of ex-military, history buffs. That's pretty popular with our game. And our players definitely tend to average more mature.
There it is, the final game. Fulcrum wins. It is 8-4. They are the winners of IPL South by Southwest.
The number 1 team in the world right now is Red Rush. They're from Russia. Fulcrum is actually probably the number 2 team. We have a bunch of pro players here. They're having a blast. That's pretty much our goal. And hopefully those at home, watching at home, have just as much fun.
All right, we are now live with our first episode of Tank Talk.
An important component of competitive video gaming is growing a fan base for your game. Team Fulcrum broadcasts its practice sessions and also discusses the game on a weekly talk show.
I'm David Williams. My gamer tag is Nagatron. I'm the captain of Team Fulcrum Gaming and the owner of Fulcrum Gaming, which we're going to split into a partnership with some of the other guys as this more and more takes off.
You got to support the team, the whole team, no matter where it is.
World of Tanks is technically a first-person shooter. There's a lot of strategy involved and a lot of decisions that have to be made. What I'm getting at is that opens up a lot of avenues for second guessing. We should have done this. You made this decision, but this one was better. And it's like, well, we didn't. Now, how do we move on past that, learn the lesson, and keep playing to win rather than arguing with each other?
We'll catch you guys on the next episode and stream later.
Out of everybody, I'm really the only person on the team that is going full-time trying to make this happen. Everybody else still has, their other jobs or whatnot. But the goal is for everybody to be able to be completely financially sustained off of just playing the video game.
Both WZs go right in behind him. 1390's dance it again, because we're coming in fast.
Your biggest obstacle is yourself, wondering the whole time, like, can I make this work? Is this a gigantic waste of my time? And it's kind of an overwhelming thing. Is that, and then just kind of having the self-confidence to know that it's going to actually work, which, in my instance, I don't. I don't know whether it's going to actually work.
A common obstacle for aspiring pro gamers hoping to make a career out of esports is gaining the approval of family.
Just for the record, I could just say my name is Joe Williams and I'm the mother of Nagatron. David Nagatron Williams.
David Nagatron, that is so weird. I'm Joan Williams and I'm the mother of David Nagatron Williams. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it, really. Starting to think about it in terms of, is there similarity between this and being a pro athlete in some of the more traditional sports? Well, I guess you can make that comparison, but it's still kind of strange to me. Since it is so new, and it's hard not to still be a little bit judgmental about it. As a parent, you're never quite sure, or at least I wasn't sure. Am I helping, am I not helping? But you do your best. And he said to me, Mom, I think when I was in high school, I had a chance to do something like this. Pro gamers were starting to come out at that period of my life. He goes, I decided to do the traditional college route, and it's been something I've kind of regretted or wondered about ever since. He goes, I think this is my last shot to really go for it, and I need to do it. And when I heard him say it like that, I was like, well, then you better give it 110%.
Yeah. We'll practice for as long as I, ask everybody to practice today.
So with the parents, that's another factor of that. If your parents start out from the very beginning and they identify that it's an industry that can work and they support you and kind of guide you through it, just like any other business, well, that's a huge help. But if not, I mean, you have to take the risk upon yourself. So it can definitely be a problem, especially for people our age. People younger than us, you know, they got a little bit more easy because it's starting to be laid out in front of them, you know.